Hey everyone, and welcome back to Open. Our last guests are bringing fiery Latin heat to Open. We're talking fuego, mi gente. The Argentinian duo are world famous tango dancers and choreographers who have performed globally in tango festivals and showcases across Europe, North and South America, and Asia. They have also performed alongside renowned superstars such as Ricky Martin, Liza Minnelli, Maluma, and John Cicada, and that's just to name a few. And through the Tango Way ideology, this dynamic duo have created over 100 spellbinding choreographies empowering students and aspiring dancers alike across America to shine on stage and competitions at every level of proficiency while keeping the history and passion of Argentine tango alive. And joining us to share more, we welcome tango dancers and choreographers Analia, Carreño, and Luis Ramirez. Hello and welcome.
Laurina, thank you for inviting us to your show.
Oh, thank you for being
here.
here.
Thanks so much for inviting us.
Ay, Dios mío, I got to tell you, I'm so excited. I know you can see it, right? So first I want to say, tango has to be one of the most elegant and classy and just really passionate dances that I, to this day, have yet to learn. And I'm a dancer. I love dancing. And so you have dedicated your lives to this dance. And now you've created your own ideology. And you've been partners for how many years now?
20 years.
20 years.
Yes, this year will be our 20th anniversary.
20th anniversary.
Yes.
Competitions, teaching.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we are from Buenos Aires, and when we started, like in Buenos Aires, there's too many like tango houses. Like every night show, every night dinner, every night live orchestras and everything. So we've been all the first part of our this 20 years. We've been in Buenos Aires. Then started to traveling and living in different countries such as Japan, China, Korea, traveling to Europe.
Right, but when you say living, you actually resided there?
Yeah,
Really?
we've been living there.
Yes.
It wasn't just to go for competitions.
No, we stayed like for 1 year or 6 months in every place, in Asia, so
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. And apart from that, it's like the way we connect like cultures through tango. That is the most amazing thing that we have in tango.
So that's beautiful, right? Because it's its own language is what you're saying,
Yeah.
right? And you're able to communicate with any culture through the movement, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about all these different experiences while you were traveling, right? So if you resided, let's say, at these destinations for at least a year, you had to have formed some kind of community everywhere you went, right? So, and then you ended up here and you stayed here. So I want to know how it all led up to residing here.
well, we helped to grow all the communities wherever we were working on, in Europe, also in Asia, in China. When we went there first time, maybe 16 years ago, it was very small communities. But you can find tango communities and, well, the social parties that we call milonga, every part of the world that you go. Almost in every city.
What's it, milonga?
Milonga is the name of the social party, where you go just to dance with anybody, yes. And, well, and talking about that, yes, you go like like a disco. But usually men invite ladies to dance, but there's a special way to invite.
Right.
Yeah, that we call it cabeceo.
Oh, cabeceo. I'm getting my
Cabeceo.
lesson right now. I'm getting my lesson right now. Cabeceo.
Cabeceo.
So nowadays it's a little bit more relaxed,
Right.
but the polite way to do it, yes, is like, for example, there's another guy in a table in front of you, and he's going to look at you.
Let's do it. Let's do
Oh,
it.
you're going to do it? You're going to do
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
No, so you see, you want to dance the next.
So you're in the milonga, right? It's a social party. So
Yes,
you
so
look at this
you
beautiful
want to
lady.
dance, you can. Okay, if you want to dance, you are going to look him back. Okay, and then he's going to come to your table and take you to the dance floor.
So basically, cabeceo means like move the head.
Oh,
Yes,
we
like-
missed that part. Okay, we missed. They were
Yes.
supposed to do a missed shot on you guys, right? So basically no, because I'm waiting
it's
for
like-
it. I'm waiting for it. And it's like,
It's like
oh,
kind
done.
of a look.
It's subtle. It's
yeah.
subtle. It's subtle. But it's like a
subtle.
deep connection,
It
right?
is.
It's like
Yes.
she's giving you the deep,
Yes.
deep look.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And then you see it and you receive it,
Yeah.
right? And then you go,
Yeah.
okay, I'm going to ask you
And
to dance.
if she wants to dance, everything that's fine. If not, she's going to
Not
look
I'm
to
going to look another way, so he's going to invite another one.
Ah.
Yeah. It's not always a yes.
Right.
No.
It's not
Yeah.
always
Not
a
always
yes.
yes.
Right. Nice. Oh wow, I love this. I love this. So this is actually exercise in the milonga,
Yeah. Yeah. What happens in the milonga, which is a social dance.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Then,
but it's also the culture of it too.
It is. It
Not
is part
just
of
a
the
social
culture.
dance. It's like the culture.
it's a culture.
Of it. Yeah.
Yes. It's a culture that's coming from the beginning of tango.
Right.
Right.
From its golden age that it was in the 1940s.
Right. So you know what has always fascinated me is how you know when to move, right? So what I've observed in tango is that the women generally surrender, right? I don't know. That's argumentative. You could tell me otherwise. But there's certain style. There's a certain stylized dance in which if you have to know those moves to know when to use them. So how does that work?
Well, first of all, like tango is an improvisation dance.
Right.
Right. So and we always we are trying to make it super easy. Yes, when we have like beginners and or to explain better, is okay. We have right and left, right, 2 legs, and then we have 3 movements, back, side, and forward, and that's it. Yes, and then the connection. So there's different dances that they require like certain sequences, fixed structures, and here and there. Here, we do have like a basic step as an instructor, but then it's all about improvisation, about how we feel because we connect through the chest all the time. So in every movement, and that's why then the embrace is so important in tango. It's something like, okay, el abrazo, what we call it the abrazo, that is the real connection. Yes. So actually what happens, everything happens here.
Right. You're
And
dancing heart to heart, is
heart
what
to
you
heart.
say.
Yes.
You're
to
dancing
heart.
heart to
Yes.
heart.
Yes.
That's so beautiful.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
Yes, so the man leads, the lady follows, but also you have sometimes to express yourself with the music. It's not that just only follow. We can also express our way to feel the music.
Right. So I'm going back to the steps themselves. You see, because the steps, they kind of like, you know, they swift around and they go like this. And so it's like those are the basic steps. And then from there, you're able to improvise. But you have to know what's coming. And that's the part that I'm like, well, how do you know if you're going to go forward or back?
Well, he's going to lead it all the time with the chest. Yes, of course you need to get used to that, but if you can follow like other dances, maybe it's not going to be that hard to follow Argentine
Well, you know,
tango.
I'm a salsa
Yes.
dancer, so I'm assuming it has that, but I'm so in awe over this dance. I can't wait till you guys present it here on our stage. And you've been doing it for life together, right?
Yeah.
You even blossomed some little, offsprings off of it, right? Right? You have a family, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
yes.
have fun.
Yeah, you have a
Two
family.
girls.
Oh, 2 girls. I'm like, yeah, let's make it a family affair. Are they tango dancers?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
dance
they are
too.
Of course
Yes,
they are.
Yes, yes.
Of course they are. So let's talk about this ideology that you've designed, because it sounds to me that you're really focused on making sure that the tradition of it and the understanding of it, as we're discussing right now, is important in passing it forward, right? So that people are not just learning the steps; they're understanding its history.
Yes, it's history. So the tango way, it's part of, well, of course, experience, to be traveling all over the world and knowing different cultures. So when we connect like tango through the culture, it goes like much easier, like the meaning of what tango means. It's
it's
not
only-
like steps, if not why we are doing this, and then because it's too big. Tango is too big. Like we have different styles, different orchestras, and every orchestra is going to play in a different way. So we are going to modify the way we dance, depending on
On the
which
instruments?
orchestra. Yes,
Yeah.
on the orchestra. Yes.
But as you said before, what we like is to transmit also what is part of the culture,
Right.
or of its spirit. It's
Right.
not only a mechanic movement that
Right.
you had to repeat.
Right. Right. And I just love the fact that you keep referencing all of the different places that you've lived and how you were able to communicate, right? Because if you don't speak the language, how else are you're communicating through the body movement? And you've passed that on, and I find the whole thing fascinating. And so this ideology, is it something that is taught through the movement while people are in development, or is it something that you pass on in studies? I'm trying to visualize, like, because it seems it's very important, and you've passed it on to so many individuals who are utilizing it for their own development, be it competitive and or just for social purposes.
Yes, of course, in the beginning, they learn the steps, how to move together, how to lead, how to follow. But then we start explaining a little bit more about the music and where that music comes from, about the directors of the orchestra, and the general meaning of the different type of music. Yes, okay, this is more romantic, this is more dramatic, this is more rhythmic, and then the main thing is going to be the connection, more than the steps.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
connection with your partner.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's in humanity, period, right? We need more of it.
Yeah,
And I think what attracts about tango is that
Yes.
the embrace.
Yes.
That you can have, like a conversation, or they say also an affair of 3 minutes, maybe with
An
a
affair of 3
stranger.
minutes. Ah, I like that.
Yes,
That'll
you don't
save a
need
lot of
even to
marriages,
talk.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying, you're like an affair for 3 minutes. That sounds good. And so, I mean, obviously, we can only give them little tidbits, right? We're offering them bite sizes of what you offer on a broader scale, and you're going to be demonstrating something for us today. So, what is it that you're going to be sharing with us, and why did you choose what you're going to share with us today?
We're going to perform the Huracán, or the hurricane.
Is it because we're in hurricane season?
No.
No.
It's because
Or is it because
Would
you
be a
heard
good
that they
idea.
call me?
The hurricane? Yes. Yes.
we create a special.
We want to bring more hurricanes.
Oh my gosh. Instigators.
So this is a stage choreography. This, of course, is not to dance at the social party. It's what we do for shows because we are professional couple.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's a very dynamic song. I hope you like it.
Oh, I'm sure we're going to love it. And I'm sure you guys are going to love it. So don't go anywhere, because Analia, Carreño, and Luis Ramirez are going to perform for us after the break. They're going to perform El Huracán. You don't want to miss. So stay right there. Hey everyone, welcome back here now to perform El Huracán Tango. Let's give it up for Analia Carreño and Luis Ramirez. What? on fire. I forgot to bring my fan. Anyway, if you guys are interested in tango lessons, you can visit thetangoway.com. And for more information, you can also visit them on Instagram at Analia y Luis Tango _. And that is our show today, mi gente. Thanks to all our guests for coming through. To you, our viewers, for tuning in. If you missed any part of the show, you can check out this episode throughout the weekend and 24 hours a day at BronxNet.tv. I'm Rina Valentin. And from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor. Adios. Can we have some tango music? Woo!